President Uhuru Kenyatta has directed the Ministry of Health to reveal faces behind the entire 7.6 billion shilling fraudulent procurement process at the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, KEMSA, as the Health CS Mutahi Kagwe distances himself over involvement in the grand theft. NTV senior reporter Seth Olale has been following up the progress of investigations and reports on the latest development.
The Kenya Medical Supplies Authority Board and Management last Friday failed to submit the names of beneficiary companies from the irregular procurement before the Joint Senate Committee investigating the multi-billion shilling heist.
I also hereby direct that the Ministry of Health within the next 30 days must come up with a transparent, open method and mechanism through which all tenders and procurement done by KEMSA.
With pressure mounting on the Ministry of Health to clear the air on the grand theft at KEMSA, CS Mutahi Kagwe has denied instructing KEMSA CEO Jonah Manjari to procure the COVID-19 related supplies at exorbitant prices.
There were requests from the Cabinet Secretary, Honorable...
Written or by phone call?
Either phone calls, most of them SMSs and phone calls.
It is the CS for Health must and should and must continue to engage the executives in my parastatals.
KEMSA documents revealed that the cheapest business, Meds, was said to supply 1,000 pieces amounting to 250,000 shillings, while most of the other firms that had higher prices were to supply more. For instance, KEME East Africa was to supply 9,995 masks, totaling 6.9 million shillings. The firm that had the biggest business in the N95 deal is Megascope Healthcare, which was to deliver 10,000 masks at 900 shillings, meaning the pay for this was 9 million shillings of the total 21.4 million spent on masks. In addition, all the contracted firms supplied personal protective equipment kits at a cost of 9,500 shillings.
We are the ones who told KEMSA they cannot continue importing PPEs. We developed individual national capacity for manufacturing of these things, and consequently directed KEMSA that they must now buy locally instead of buying from overseas. That measure alone brought down the cost of PPEs from 9,000 shillings to 4,300 shillings and still going down.
The Health CS reads a political twist in the KEMSA scandal now.
When we say there is a politicization of these issues, it is a fact and it is unfortunate.
Kwa kulewa mamlaka mnatumia nafasi hiyo kuwaibia Wakenya.
In a somewhat dramatic turn of events, during the virtual Congress meeting today, the DP who was expected to speak on the KEMSA scandal experienced a technical hitch during his speech that was cut short.
Well, we seem to have a slight challenge there with the signal of His Excellency, the Deputy President, William Ruto.
The COVID-19 curve may have been flattened as explained by President Uhuru Kenyatta. However, the corruption allegations at KEMSA seems to have reached its peak, with Kenyans now calling upon decisive action taken against those culpable. Seth Olale, NTV, Nairobi County.